Hello, my name's Duncan. The Custard Prophet asked me to say something nice about him, so let me have a think. I like custard.
Hello guys, welcome to episode 9 of the FM Creator Showcase. I'm the Custard Prophet and thanks for dropping by. So if this is your first time, welcome along. It's nice to see you. Hello. So what is this all about? So the FM Creator Showcase is a place where creators, normally small, but in this case we're making an exception, but these creators can kind of showcase their channels in one place. They can tell us about what the channels are all about, the sort of things they do on them, and their inspirations for getting started, all these sort of things. As long as it's FM related, we're interested in hearing about it. And hopefully you guys find something you like, you go over to their channels, you subscribe, and you start watching their FM20 series. That's the plan anyway. So big thanks to Duncan, of course, to start with. Great to have him on as always. So we have two creators on today, as you well know. I think the majority of you probably are coming over to have a little shufty at one of those creators, but we'll introduce the second one first, and that is Flying All Night. So he is a smaller creator. He's been going for about a year, I think, maybe just over a year, and he's an American lad. I think it's probably the third American we've had on these series. It's great that we've got such an international flavour. It's not all just UK based people, so and we'll continue to try and do that. And he does comedy big, so if you enjoy what you see from Flying All Night, make sure you go over to his channel and check him out. But the main event, I suppose, not that I try and make anyone the main event, is of course the man Loki Doki. I am utterly gobsmacked that he decided to come over and do this. Hugely thankful to him for putting the time aside to do a little video for me, and for asking his mate Duncan to also do a little bit for me as well. That was really, really nice. So Loki is, the god, I think, of FM content. You do have the other big guys, the likes of Dr. Benjamin, Lelujo, Work the Space, those sort of guys. But Loki Doki is the one who I think really inspires people to get started. And from doing this, it's amazing. I put it on Twitter, actually. It's amazing the amount of people who are doing this because of Loki Doki and how easy he makes it all look. It's not easy at all, and I think as anyone making FM content on YouTube will testify, it's a really hard thing to do for many reasons, none of which I will go into here, but he makes it look so easy because he's such a natural and so good at it. He's also a damn good man as well. There's many examples of him helping out smaller channels, helping out football clubs. We all saw it with Fort William last year and the huge amount of money that he raised for them. I think, absolutely thrilled to have him on, and let's see what he's going to say.
Giselle, can you put your top on, love? Yeah, no, I've got to record a video. All right, yeah. Hello, my friends. Greetings and salutations, if you will. My name is Loki Doki, and I am a YouTuber and a streamer, and currently you actually catch me. I'm having a week off, so I'm actually staying in my private island. I bought it with the YouTube monies because, you got to do it, and, you only live once. So my channel is mainly Football Manager. There is other games that if I find interesting that I'll do a Let's Play on. And it's generally a Let's Play channels. I have been known to dip my toes in the odd experiment, but I kind of feel like they're a bit overdone. I might have some special videos coming out regarding that. I also do mainly Let's Plays, but also I do like a ramble series where each weekend or most weekends I'll talk about something on my mind. It can be football related or life related. And then as with most of the things on my channel, you can expect completely random crap that just appears on my channel.
What game? You know you want to. You know you want. This is where they score. It's just the game's doing on purpose to rub it in. Come on. Win it back. There we go. Van der Beek. Tagliafico. Brewster. Space on the right if he needs him. Des, the youngster. Pings one in. He's got a score. I think it was a cross, but we bloody take it, boys. Oh, he meant it.
So my big save that I do each year is called the Journeyman. Obviously, the Journeyman's been around since the game existed, but I've sort of popularised it. I was one of the first sort of main guys to do it on YouTube as a Let's Play. And the essence of the Journeyman is that we start off with 0 coaching badge, 0 skill. Don't make a joke. And we try to improve, and we try to get our coaching badges. We travel around Europe and the rest of the world, managing in random countries every year, learning some of the weird and wonderful league rules that some divisions have. Some of them are utterly bizarre. There was one time in Uruguay that I got relegated. I took the job. I'm still bitter, as you can see. I took the job, right, in Uruguay, and I had to keep them up, which I did. I was like 4 or 5 places above relegation. And then at the end of the season, I was relegated. I was very confused at that point. We went to look deeper into the rules and discovered the relegation is based on an aggregate over the course of 2 years. I wasn't even there for I'm still bitter. I wasn't even there for the first year. But yeah, so expect one weird and wonderful and bizarre things to happen. And silly skits and stuff. If for someone new to the channel, I would definitely suggest starting with the Journeyman. It is my main save. It's 6 days a week, as well as all the Football Manager stuff. We kind of try and play it as a real-life save a little bit more. So I'll use my money to actually rent real-life properties or buy real-life properties near the stadium. We also look, whenever we go to a new club, we go on Google Maps and have a explore around the local area and stuff like that. So we always have lots of fun, as well as the Football Manager stuff. And we don't take anything too seriously. And also, my pronunciations are always 100% correct. I've been playing Football Manager or Championship Manager since its existence because I'm so very old. Every year I've played it. It's tons. It's been my main game through most of my adult life. And I've been a watcher of YouTube for many, many years. And I kind of wanted to start a YouTube. It's one of those things that's just in the back of your head. And I was like, I'd like to start a YouTube channel. I don't know what I do. And I really didn't know or think that Football Manager existed, really, as a sort of Let's Play series on YouTube. And then I just randomly stumbled across it. I can't remember who it was. I don't think it was one of the big guys. Just a random YouTube video about Football Manager, and somebody was managing some random team. And I enjoyed it. And I thought, that is actually possible. So literally, like within a day or two, I had no previous experience. I've never talked to a camera before. I've never recorded stuff. I've never edited stuff. I've never done graphic design. Nothing at all. But I was like, I want to do this. And then I can pretty much say within a week of doing it, I'd maybe recorded 5 videos. I was like, I had no subscribers, no viewers or anything. But I was like, I'm going to make this my full-time job because this is bloody amazing. And there we go. And then I have. So, not bad. It's taken a while, but I've been doing it a while now, and I still absolutely adore it. And if anyone is ever thinking about giving it a go, just do it. What's the worst that could happen? Just do it. If you don't like it, just stop. I know that seems simple, but like I speak to so many people that sort of say, oh, I've wanted to do this for ages. Should I wait until the new FM comes out and start doing a channel? Just do it. Just absolutely go for it. It's brilliant. The FM content I enjoy watching. I don't really watch much anymore. It does tend to take up a lot of my time doing YouTube because you've got to think, as well as the recording and stuff, you have to then, play a bit in between and do the editing and uploading and stuff. And it tends to be, obviously that in itself is a full-time job, and then you're talking on Twitter and stuff. And then on top of that, I'm streaming on Twitch. So I don't tend to have a massive amount of time. So I'll occasionally check out somebody like Boots content or Greyhead Gaming, so I quite enjoy. I prefer watching FM content that's more than just watch me play the game. I kind of like the silly stuff or the story elements. That sort. I think FM, as it gets more mature in YouTube, I think you need to add more little fun bits on top to keep it entertaining. So they're the sort of guys I generally watch. Custard Prophet is here's question. Right, I'm going to give you some fourth wall breaking, behind the scenes stuff here. Any other business? I do sell life-size peanut. No. Any other business? No. No. I stream on Twitch, do YouTube. I've got a private island. Ignore the fact there's a logo in the bottom. All my private islands come with logos in the bottom. It's definitely not just a YouTube video in the background. No, sorry. And just in case you were wondering, you think it breaks the immersion. I take my office chair everywhere I go with scarves on the back. It's just a thing. It's just a thing.
If we can not concede for this second half, even maybe, win it 1-0, I think that bodes well. Here we go. Addy. Oh, it's rare seeing highlights, isn't it? For us. It's a good ball. It's a good ball. Yes! Come on, it's onside. There it is. Ilari Metala. 4th goal of the season.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Flying All Night, and welcome to only the 3rd worst idea I've had today. So I thought it was kind of weird that a cooking channel, Custard Prophet, contacted me about talking about Football Manager 2020. But here I am, and I'm also here to cook some chicken. Now, a little bit about my channel before we get started with this. I do Football Manager 2020. Mainly, I have been a Football Manager junkie my whole life. I've been a gamer my whole life. Anything that's competitive, that gets the juices flowing, just like my chicken. The main thing we're playing lately is the Dorking Wanderers. They got an incredible history. Mark White, who I actually partied with. That's a true fact. That's not... I know people have looked at that picture and said, hey, that looks like it's been doctored. It has not. Just like my chicken. But yeah, we're playing the Dorking Wanderers this season, and our plan is, with a few restrictions and rules that we put in place to make the game a little bit harder, and we're trying to take it all the way to the premiere. And of course, my channel, there's no saves coming. No.
Just need a goal, and Wood's going to do this corner kick, and he did find his man but couldn't get anything out of it. Van's going to pick it up and hopefully bring it back in here. Molden and Tilt playing around with the ball. Can they find a man? Oh, they find Archer. And is he onside? That is the question. Yes, he is.
So let's get to what we all came for, which is the chicken. Now, it's very important. As you can tell, the chicken is not level, right? So the first thing you need to do before you cook chicken ever is you need to flatten that chicken. So to flatten that chicken, you need 2 things. You need some cling wrap, right? You need to wrap it up, and then you also need a mallet. Oh, and keep in mind, make sure your chicken's at room temperature. Don't start cooking it when it's cold. That's a bad idea. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our chicken is wrapped. It is ready to get pounded, just like the teams we play in Football Manager 2020. Our chicken is nice and flat. It is ready to be prepared. So the ingredients we're using is just salt and pepper. Very basic, very easy. And you want to do both sides of your chicken. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Salt and pepper. Both sides. Don't forget to do both sides. Now, you have to let it marinate. Wait at least 20 minutes. So while we're waiting for that chicken to marinate, let's talk about FM creators and other people I love to watch. Now, I try to watch as many channels as possible and give some positive feedback. There's a lot of us that are under 100 subscribers, and when you only get like 10 views a day, it could be a little bit demoralizing. But, you know, a little positive reaction always helps. The two channels that I've been watching lately that are new, to me at least, is the worst football manager ever. I just like his energy. He does a good job, and it's fairly professional. It's not too bad looking. And then the other one that I recently started watching is Dodgy Gamer. He's got a sexy voice just like me. I appreciate that. You got to appreciate the voice. Now, the person that started me on these videos and thinking that I could actually do YouTube videos is Loki Doki. Loki Doki should get blamed for about 90% of the people that are doing videos right now. But the person that actually gave me the best idea to do a video was Bood FM. Bood, another big channel, he came up with a experiment challenge idea about playing CE Europa. And so those were my first videos, and they're very disturbing to watch because I had no clue what I was doing. It's been 20 minutes. We are ready to cook. Let's talk about what we're using now. We're heating up our cast iron skillet. Cast iron skillet is great. Brings out the flavor in your food, so we're definitely using that. And then we're also using olive oil. That way we can get a nice sear to the chicken. And of course, I'm on keto right now. I've lost 40 pounds. I'm behaving myself. Olive oil, nice and healthy. So we get the olive oil, and hopefully I don't burn myself alive. And pour some olive oil in there. There we go. Now the thing we want to do here is we want to swirl this around and get the olive oil nice and mixed in there. And then the other thing we definitely want to do is not burn ourselves with the skillet. So we're going to grab that and we're going to swirl it around, get it nice and around there. Now, skillet's already hot, but the oil is not, and you don't want to throw your chicken into oil that's not hot. So we're going to give it a good minute and let it kind of, you know, you'll see, it'll start to shimmer. As soon as you start to see that shimmer, it's ready to throw in. All right, our oil is ready. We're ready to throw our chicken in. Let's get this on. Here you go, my baby. Oh, you hear that beautiful sizzle? That's exactly what you want to hear. Now we're going to let this chicken sit here for about 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and then we're going to flip it over. And also another thing that you need to know about cooking chicken, don't poke and prod this sucker. Leave it right where you threw it. Let it cook for 4 minutes. And also we're using a nice little splash guard. That way I don't burn myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been about 4 minutes. Let's check our chicken. Now what we're looking for is right around the ring. We want to see a nice little white ring. Looks like we might have it. But we're going to flip this sucker anyways and try not to burn ourselves. All right, looks pretty good. Making a mess. Put our cover right back over. Now, we've done 4 minutes on the first side. Now we're doing 3 minutes on the second side. Oh yeah, another smart thing to remember. Put your vent on. Maybe it's not good for a YouTube video, but it'll keep the smoke detector from going off. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The perfect chicken. Look how great that looks. Nice, crisp. That's it. It's time for me to go. I'm ready to eat. Thank you, Custard Prophet, for giving me a chance to show what my channel is all about. This is probably going to confuse a lot of people, but that's okay. Football Manager 2020, playing Dorking Wonders all year. And less smoke alarms.
And it's raining just like it's raining outside my window. And quarter kick pops in there. Parker, Omar Parker. Okay, it took a lot of touches to finally get that to Jason Pryor, who actually knows how to shoot. And that's his 6th goal of the season. 3 minutes in, and we're leading 1-0. Swear, if my videos get demonetized from your cat anus, I'm not going to be happy.
Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Two fabulous creators. Big thanks to both of them for getting involved. I was expecting something weird from Flying All Night. Can't say I was expecting that, but I mean, it's always good to have something different on. If you enjoyed his comedy, make sure you go and check out his channel, give him a subscribe, watch some of his content. Yeah, and if you are in the bizarre situation of not having come across Loki Doki yet, because I don't think there will be anybody watching that who hasn't, make sure you go over and give him a subscribe as well. He is yeah, a top guy, and big thanks for him getting involved in this. So as always, make sure you check out the full series. We've had a bunch of other creators that have done this. There's 8 other episodes that you can go and watch, find new creators to enjoy, many of them fairly small creators but producing excellent content. So if you have enjoyed this, make sure you go and check out some of the other episodes. Hit the like button, that would be most appreciated, to try and get this a little bit more visible. And if you want to see more, please subscribe and pop along for the next video. Leave a comment as well. Be really interesting if this is your first time, or what you thought of it, or anything really. Put something random down below. That's always fun to read. Okay guys, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.